It is time to go racing in the second race of the Superspeedway Swing. We're here at the Pensacola International Speedway in Florida for the running of the Mountain Dew 500. The 3-mile oval. Going to be a crazy one once again in the Gatorade Cup Series. Max Rossi, the A3, on pole for tonight's race. Starting to his outside in second is the 7 of Marshall Burrell. Starting in third is Rossi's teammate Freddie Soto. Fourth place for Scott Gregory. And running out the top 5, it's Zachary DeLillo, the 55. Sixth place we have John Smith. In seventh is Sebastian Kukulon. Derek Hamill in eighth. Ninth place for Ko Luigi. And Kashawn Richardson, the 29, rounds out the top 10. Back behind them for the rest of the field, Michael Gregory and 2's inside the 1 of Diego Yepes. Then we have Luke Rainey, the 2, and the 24 of Eli Bright. He won this race last season. Then we have Jake Richardson and the 47 of Zachary Fitzwater Sr. with Brandon Beal and Brett Sierra, the 99. Then there's Riley Sampson and Trey Rainey, the 18, with the 5 of Jeff Bright and the 98 of Tyler Fink. Then there's TJ Hanley and Jonathan B for the 77, with Riley Spurley-Tube and Jonathan Rains in the 96. Then there's Carter Friesen and Anton Charles-Bois, with Steve Morgan and Jake Gower, the 11, along with Jay Jefferson and Evan Hunter, Leon Campana and Nathan Green, Griffin Lynn, Levi Shones, Anthony Hernandez and William Bullen. Then Bronson Minnick and Anthony Fox, the 88, with Mountain Dew on the hood. Mountain Dew 500, can he get to victory lane for his sponsor? And then the final Roman Fenway, the points leader, to his outside 42nd, the 17 of Casey Nanico. There's the 42-car starting lineup for the race at the Pensacola International Speedway, the Mountain Dew 500. Second race of the Superspeedway Swing. Let's get going with the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Crank it up. Daddy, how are you? You right up there? Where are you at? Yes, sir.
This race last season was a crazy one. We had a big crash and a close finish last season. The big one happened early on in the race, taking out many competitors, 3 of which flipped onto their lids. Steve Morgan, Jeff Bright, along with Keegan Thompson. 2 of those 3 are in this race here today, looking for some redemption from last season. And at the finish last season, the 88 of Eli Bright beat out the 30 of Anthony Fox to get to victory lane in the last lap pass. This season, Fox in the 88, Eli's in the 24. Can Eli go for back-to-back wins in this race? Can he shake the monkey that he has on his back, as he has DNF'd the last 2 races due to mechanical issues? Luke Rainey starts on the road with Eli, dominated this race back in season number 8, looking to find that magic again and get to victory lane. 26 laps, Max Rossi, Marshall Burrell, and Rossi's teammate starting right behind him, Freddie Soto. Red Bull on the inside, on the outside, the 7 and the 07. Back to the green flag, 26 laps in the Mountain Dew 500. Let's go! They battle off turn 4 for the first time tonight, and Red Bull 1-2. Rossi leads, Soto second. Soto looking to the inside of Rossi into turn number 1, trying to take the lead away from his teammate, and will get to the inside for the race lead. Here comes the 42 of Ko Luigi on the inside, help from Jake Richardson, the 39. Eli Bright gets forced in the middle by the 18 of Trey Rainey. Soto to clear off turn 2 to the race lead. Ko Luigi to second, Jake Richardson behind in the 39. They race down the backstretch. There goes Ko Luigi for the top spot in the Mountain Dew 500. Here come the Raineys. Trey getting the push from Luke on the inside. Trey forced forward right by his brother. Gets back down though in front of the 2. Still side by side for the lead as they come off turn number 4. Luigi, the run on the inside. The run on the outside for Freddie Soto. And the 42 will take out the push from the Raineys. So Ko Luigi comes off turn number 4. Trying to lead the second lap of the race. And will do so in the inside lane. Now Luke gonna abandon his brother Trey. That kind of stalls the inside out a little bit there. The outside got a nice push out of Freddie Soto, but couldn't clear. Those teammates tried on the outside, couldn't make it stick. Now it's Luke Rainey and Jeff Bright on the inside moving together. Luke to third, as they're still side by side for the lead. Ko Luigi can't clear that 82 of Soto. The 82 might have him right here actually on the outside. No help for Coda, no help for Luke on the inside. Soto's all the help out top. Can he clear into turn 3? Close, but not quite clear. Luke Rennie sticks nose to the inside. Here comes his teammate Jonathan Beeford to help. And Steve Morgan, the first car to flip in last season, big one. Third on the inside, help from Anthony Ness on the 48 car. They battle off turn 4, 3, 4 wide back in the pack. Luke Rennie leads the third lap here in Pensacola. He led most of them back in Season 8 en route to victory in this race. Looking to repeat that magic here tonight in Season number 11. So, Penske first and second as Beeford clears with Luke. Third place now the Hendrick car of Anthony Ness. Hendrick won this race last season with Eli Bright. Looking to do it again, maybe with a different driver this time. Eli's currently in the middle with Brett Sear and his father Jeff. 48 Hernandez right now third. There goes Beeford for the lead. Yeah, so these drivers are not playing nice with each other. Normally, you know, you kind of don't see much passing here. Sometimes leader. Oh, there they go! Sear around, it's going to be a big one! Hard to the outside wall for most of the field. Because Sean Richards in the air. Brett Sierra, Anthony Fox, Hanley Burrell, Jake Galloway, and the rest of the field taken out. And the big one on lap number 4. Caution flag is out, and Jonathan Beeford escapes to lead. The big one, and not many, have escaped unscathed. Yeah, we see 15 cars right here that got away in that main pack. Kukulon's all torn up. Jay Jefferson may have gotten away with one, same with Nanico and Riley Spurley-Tube. But most of the field taken out, and the big one in the Mountain Dew 500. John Smith has a ton of damage. Fitzwater's going to be done. Look at the damage he has. Jake Galloway limping back around. Yepes, Richard was in the air. Griffin Lynn was the first to go sideways. Fox, Hanley, Rains. There's Hunter. Schoen's going to be done. Bad season continues for the 14. DeLello, Burrell's going to be done. All the smoke out of the 7 car. Brett Sear as well will be done. He was one of the first to go sideways as well. Our first yellow flag in the Mountain Dew 500 comes out with a big crash in the middle of the field. Brett Sear and others spin down to the inside, come back up, and it's on from there. We knew this was going to be a big one once they went down the racetrack and started to come back up. They're shoving right here. It's a little bit 4 wide, and it looks like Rains and Sierra are the ones shoving off each other. And as they rub the 96 and the 99 do, 99 down into the 96, into the 36 and the 12, then they're spinning back up the track, and this is where it gets ugly. Michael Gregory, Jake Richardson, Kukulon, the 7 in the air a little bit there. The 99 hits the wall hard and spins around. He definitely got one of the worst of it, but the big moment happened behind him where basically everyone just kind of went up to the outside wall and got involved in this one. And watch as these cars come down the racetrack, and I believe there's more contact ahead because look, it looks like Fitzwater has more damage than he does right there. Watch this. Lynn up. Hamill, Burrow, Kukulon, Smith. There's Richardson in the air. Scott Gregory in the air. Riley Sampson missed it. Tyler Fink and Anson Charbel looked like they found a way through it. Roman Fenway, the points there, was ahead of all this and escaped it. I believe Riley Spurgeon, second in points, may have found a hole through as well, looking for that 28. He's back there right behind Jay Jefferson. So Jefferson took out without damage. And Anthony Fox looking to win this race after heartbreak from last season, not gonna have a shot with the Mountain Dew on the hood of the Mountain Dew 500. He's out. Maybe not out, but he's damaged for sure. Trying to look for that 28. We didn't really get any angle on where Riley Spurgeon was in the middle of all this. Have a look at this. Look at all the cars. Just up to the outside. There you can see Spurgeon on the inside, gas it up and get by, it looks like. I want to see, though, if Fitzwater had any more damage. It looked like he got through it, and then something more happened. We saw Schoen's on pit road. I'm wondering if he and the 47 hit, or if it, no, I guess that was just it. So, big crash in the Mountain Dew 500 brings a halt to the action at this point in the race. Back in front, Jonathan Beeford leads the Mountain Dew 500 under the first yellow flag in this Superspeedway Swing race. We will definitely incur some lap traffic here today in this race, as we're going to go green with 20 laps to go. There are going to be some damaged cars out there that have not retired, looking to just gain some spots. It's going to create a whole mess for these racers if it stays green to the end, which it probably will. Out of the race, Bronson Minnick, Michael Gregory, Brett Sierra, Jake Richardson, Marshall Burrell, Nathan Green, and Anthony Fox are so far the only cars to say they are out and done for the day. So we're going to have about, I would say about 35 still left running, and not many are without damage. Maybe the top 20 or so don't have any damage on the race cars. Leading it, it's Jonathan Beeford. William Bullen looking for a rebound in second. He's dropped in points the last 5 races. Luke Rennie third, points to Roman Fenway fourth, and Anthony Nez is currently in fifth. Green flag back out Pensacola. Good jump there for the front two. Luke Rennie in third, went to the high side. And currently as Fenway runs inside the top 5 in fourth, Riley Spurgeon rides in 18th. He came in second in points, 100 points back at the 43. Fenway first, third now on Luke Rennie. I think I see Spurgeon back there up to speed. So it looks like he's already actually getting a push from Riley Sampson. These were the last few that made it past the crash. Spurley, Sampson, Nanico, Charlebois, and Tyler Fink were the last few through the crash scene. 22nd, Pez's slow, and then right here, this is going to be bad. You can see already some of these cars are severely off the pace, and we will definitely catch them as lap traffic during the race. Fenway looking for the 5 bonus points for leading a lap to the inside of Jonathan Beeford. He's going to take the lead away as they come off turn number 4. That 43 has been so strong this season, put him at any racetrack, and he's performed well. Fenway off the corner, 5 bonus points for the 43. I was looking at this before. He's led in a majority of the race. I mean, he is far and away, he's led in the most races by like 3 or 4. That's why he's up front in the points. He has, those 5 bonus points for leading laps, while other drivers, get 20 less points because they've led in less races. Hendrick on the inside working together. 3 of them are left. Hernandez, Eli Bright, and Jeff Bright. Hernandez getting the push from Eli, but now Eli wants to lead himself. Winner of the All-Star race has had 2 straight mechanical malfunctions at Pocono and Talladega. Talladega was taking the lead from TJ Hanley when it happened. This time he's going to take the lead without any mechanical issues. 24 to the front in Pensacola. Trey Rainey to second, the 18. Eli's a lot riding for him. Won this race last season. He knows how to get it done here. But can the equipment hold up to the standard which they should be held up to? That's the big question. That's just a big question mark now at this stage in the season. That 24 team has looked pretty strong this season. They have the most top 10s of anyone. However, they also have 3 DNFs, and 2 of them are back-to-back mechanical malfunctions with the camshaft. So has Hendrick figured out the issues on that car? Was 24 possibly a test car at Talladega because he's in the chase already? And if he wasn't, is that something to worry about? Rainey pushing Eli into the corner, not passing the 24, just staying right with them. He's going to look low right here, but the 24 blocks him off. Stop that run. Anthony and Charlebois and Tyler Fink won the last 2 through the crash. Up to 3rd and 4th now as they come off turn 4. Charlebois for second on Trey. Tyler Fink will go with them. And here comes second in points. Riley Spurgeon looking to get 5 bonus points. And looking 3 wide for a second goes Fink, but gets back in line. Look at Fenway top to bottom right there in the 43. And Anthony and Charlebois for the lead. Look at the run that 16 had. Got to the inside of Eli Bright for the lead. They'll go side by side for the top spot. And Fink and Spurley Tube, here they come. Can Riley do anything for 5 bonus points? Fink will look inside of the 16. The 28 goes low on the 98 though. Racing off into the 3rd and 4th corners, 4 wide for second. Making 4 wide for third as the front 2 stay side by side. William Bull to the inside, that 4 wide move made by him. He'll move all the way to P2 as they come off turn number 4. Can Eli Bright get the push from Spurgeon up top to get back clear of the inside lane? Jeff Bright peeking low and Luke Rainey. William Bull for the lead at Anthony and Charlebois. 3 wide. 16 trying to clear the 3rd one to get down lane. Eli Bright getting the push from Riley Spurgeon up top. Almost got clear and actually inched ahead into turn 1. Great job by the 24 and the 20 up top making that work. They stay side by side for the top spot. No one gained the advantage quite yet. William Bullen on the inside, pushing that 16 forward. Bullen looking low, looking for a run, looking for a peak. The outside still organized, the inside splitting up, every chance to get. Still side by side, Eli almost clears the 16. He was a quarter panel away from being able to get down in front of Anton and Charlebois, but now no help on the outside, all the help on the inside. The 16 might get pushed clear right here as they come off turn number 4. Luke Rainey pushing the 16 through. Eli still fighting on the outside. Luke now looks 3 wide for the race lead. Anton and Charlebois continues to lead in Pensacola. When at Pocono, 2 races to go. Looking 3 wide. Luke Rainey, though, has to get back in behind the 16. And they stay side by side for the top spot. And that side-by-side battle is going to be broken up by these lap cars. Fitzwater, DeLello, and Jones, the first 3 we will catch off the pace. Luke Rainey looking low again. Can Eli clear this time? He has a nice push. Has a nice run. 3 wide for the lead down the back. Eli Bright, is he clear? He is. He moves to the middle, though. He's going to give the bomb to Luke Rainey and John DeBee for the 2 teammates out of Penske. They go side by side again. The 21st still up top. And the 2 on the inside with help from his teammates. They come out turn 4. 3 lappers ahead, coming around to halfway next time by. They'll split to the middle. Look how slow they're going. DeLello, Fitzwater, Jones, the front 10 or so get away. And Luke Rainey leads in the 2. More lap cars ahead, but now this back here will have to try and rally. But now here we have another lap car. It's Evan Hunter. Look around the outside of the 6. Are they going to make it work? He actually holds up his teammate more than anyone else, Steve Morgan, and also Case Nackos, so holding up his 2 teammates. Spurley 2 is back here in the 28. Look at that run, Jeff Brent. The others have Fink through the middle. Tyler Fink trying to make it work. A lot of cars held up in this one. That will definitely split the main pack up. Spurley 2 out of it. Brandon Beal, Fink, and Soto. Hunter will now go to the middle as Spurley 2 looks around the outside. Fink to the inside, Soto to the inside. Where's Beal going to 9? They'll try and get around him at some point somehow. So back at the front, the race leader is Eli Bright. It is a 5-car pack. Capana is second, Buford is third. Fourth now, Anson and Charles Bond, Luke Rainey is fifth. Those 5 have gotten away. 6th place is Roman Fenway, 7th for Steve Morgan. Danico 8th, Max Rossi now 9th, and Alfred 10th. Jeff Bright getting by William Bowen, Riley Sampson, Carter Friesen, and Jay Jefferson. Then these drivers, Hernandez, Fink, Spurley 2, Soto have been held up along with Brandon Beal. There's Trey Rainey finally getting around. I believe someone has fallen off pace. Yeah, Cole Luigi's in pit road, so the 42 with an issue. He was running inside the main pack. He's had a terrible luck season thus far. It's going to continue for him here today. Side by side, we're going to catch more lappers coming around. This time to complete lap number 14. Buford on the inside, Capon on the outside. But lappers up ahead are Derek Hamill, John Smith, and Griffin Lynn. Those 3 we will catch this lap. They're side by side off into turn 1. 3 wide for Eli Bright. Splits to the inside. And Capana around the outside gets away with Anson and Charles Bois. They will pull away in the race lead. Yeah, they're gone. And these 2 still side by side. Now here comes that second pack to close in. But how do you get around? I mean, Luke Rainey and Eli Bright have a chance if John Smith pulls high, but now these 2 are going to go side by side. That's not good for them, actually. It's only hurting them. I think Charles Bois thinks if I can just get this run and get out front, the 44 can't pass me back if he's just all alone. Just like it was last season, 2 cars broke away from the main pack, and they were never seen again. It was Eli Bright and Anthony Fox. It was Fox leading it, Eli Bright in second. Eli was able to pass Fox and win the race, though, in the last lap. 11 laps to go, and the Mountain Dew 500, Anson and Charles Bois and Leon Capana have broken away. Eli Bright and Luke Rainey are 3rd and 4th. Buford and Fenway 5th and 6th. And then Smits and Lynn are still side by side, still holding up the main pack. They are definitely going to fall out unless there's a yellow flag. They will not have a shot to win this race. And someone I'm going to keep an eye on, Trey Rainey. The others actually lost this pack. Brandon Beal, they're actually going to be in this main pack at the end of this thing because of how slow these guys are going, because the lap cars are side by side. John Smith and Chris Lynn still not letting the inside go. Finally, Steve Morgan finds a hold of the inside, gets by, but here comes Beal and Trey Rainey with the run. Where do they go with it? The 9 and the 18. Oh, Fink trying to come down. They're 4 wide. And if a caution comes out, that ruins the front 2. This pack's still held up by 3 lap cars. They're Lynn, Hamill, and Smith. Definitely the most impactful lap cars we've had here tonight. So we have tandems at the front. Capana and Anson Charles are back side by side. Eli Bright, Luke Rainey in 3rd and 4th are coming with a run because these 2 are getting no draft whatsoever with 10 to go. They're just side drafting each other, going side by side, slowing each other down. Here comes Eli and Luke. They have stayed together. They've been committed in this run to try and catch the front 2. They're going to be there down the back into turn number 3. They have a nice run going. Roman Fenway and Buford, 5th and 6th. Same story there. Then these drivers, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. I don't know if they're going to be able to catch up, but they're just going to try in. Then 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Then 16th and 17th and 18th. And these drivers still getting held up by the 3600 and 8. That's just insane. Look how slow. These are lap cars right here. The 96, the 21, and the 07. They've passed the 14, 55, and 47 like they're standing still. 6-car race for the lead now. Capana on the inside with Luke Rainey. Outside 16 and 24. Here comes Roman Fenway, the points leader, along with Jonathan Buford. 8 to go at the start-finish line for these 6 drivers. They're the 6 that will have a shot at the win in case, unless a yellow flag comes out. Capana moves up. Luke Rainey moves low. Here comes Fenway to look even lower. Buford, the 77, looking low in the draft. He'll move out Fenway. Luke and Capana side by side as they come off turn number 4. 8 to go at the start-finish line. And once again, we're going to catch the Sports 7, 55, and 14 again. We're going to catch the 6 again. Probably going to catch some others as well. Hey, the 29 fish Sean Richardson. He's also looking off pace. 8 to go. Leon Capana in the 44 leads. Had all up top. No help whatsoever to the inside lane. Hey guys, teammate up there, the 43 with the 44. They actually worked together and got by that 2 Luke Rainey on the inside. Now it's just 6 cars, so hard to make a run in the draft here. Now these drivers got single file out. They're running faster lap times. Last lap of 48.4. These drivers ran 49.0s. Some of the drivers ran, faster, but it'll be interesting to see if that pack, if they stay single file and these drivers may get caught by some lap cars, what happens? They're so far back, though, I just don't see it working out. They're just way too far back. Now, the distance back, as they're now side by side as well, the distance back to that pack is 5 seconds. Campana first catch lappers. Luke Rainey, Eli Bright will go low with the 44, outside for the 43 and the 77, inside for the 16. They split those three and they stay together as one pack. That worked out for those front six, that's for sure. They're not going to be halted by anything there. 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th going to try and get around the same way. And now Evan Hunter in the 6th is ahead, 7 to go. Campana goes around the outside. Luke Rainey gets halted a little, but gets around the outside. Oh, they hit! The 60 and the 6 hit. The 77 gets involved. Sharpwa spinning in the yellow flag will come out, 6 to go. A huge break for the second half of the pack. The 16 hit his teammate. Look at this as they shuffle around these three lappers. Now this is big here. They want to get around these guys so that they can line up with the race leaders. Campana gets away. Can these drivers get around Evan Hunter? Morgan onto the apron with Bowen. Something has happened there. I think they caught Buford and were scared a little there. Back in front there, Campana not what these front drivers wanted to see, as now with 6 to go, these four are going to have to deal with a late race restart, and the rest of the field going to be with them. Caution flag out. Anson and Charles teammate Evan Hunter caused the crash with Jonathan Buford. They came off the corner. Everyone was going high around the 6 of Hunter, and Anson and Charbois just went a little too low, was still high, but just hit the 6 of Hunter, who was holding a line and letting everyone go around the outside. So ended up into Jonathan Buford. 16 got airs. He was hit. Luckily came back down to earth, spun around middle of the pack. Caution flag had to come out. There's going to be debris on the back straight, and a spinning race car, a stopped race car. They see the second pack come in. They got by these three. They're going to be behind Evan Hunter, but they're still going to be closer to the front pack. And it's going to be with under 5 to go. We're going to have a restart. It's going to be about 3 laps to go once we get back to green. Yeah, that was just crazy. So now in under 5 to go restart to win the Mountain Dew 500. Leon Campana leads, and it's not what he wants to see. He pulled a gap, and along with Luke Rainey, Eli Bright, Roman Fenway, now they're going to be back together with the rest of the pack. Who wins the Mountain Dew 500? Can Leon Campana hold on the 44? Green flag this time by. We'll get it with 4 laps of racing to go. So there's still going to be a lot of time left for these drivers to try and get it. We mentioned how Cole Luigi had fallen off pace and gone to pit road. It was a valve on the 42, so along with Eli Bright, Luigi's probably had the most mechanical issues this season. Luigi, about every single race, had some sort of car failure. Just once again here in Pensacola, same story. He finishes 35th. It's not been his season for sure. There are 26 cars that are going to be on the lead lap. Carter Friesen was set to restart inside the top 10 in 7th. However, he had some issue. Came down pit road, maybe a flat tire from debris or something along the lines. He's now at the back of the field, out of a shot for the win. So the first 4 are clear of traffic. It's going to be Campana, Eli Bright, Fenway, and Luke Rain. They're right now the front 4. Lined up in 5th is Evan Hunter. He is a lap car that will be slower. Hopefully, he pulls to the bottom and lets these rest of the drivers get around the outside. So it's going to be then Steve Morgan 5th, William Bull in 6th, Casey Nanko in 7th, Riley Spurtube 8th. They're clear of traffic. The next car that's on the lead lap is 9th place Buford, but he has damage. The next clean car is 10th Tyler Fink. And then Riley Sampson 11th, Trey Rainey 12th, Brandon Beal 13th, Freddie Soto 14th, Anthony Nez in 15th. However, I don't think these drivers are going to have a shot back behind Levi Schoens because that 14 is slow, the 77 is going to be slow. I think the front 8 have a say at who's going to win. Campana, Eli Bright, Roman Fenway, Luke Ray back to the green flag and back to racing. Let's see how they get around the 6. Morgan around the outside. Bullen gonna go high. Nanico goes high. How about Riley Spurtube? Does he go high? He does. Fink gets around the lappers back there with the slow cars. Sampson around. Trey Rainey around. They're gonna split these drivers all around, top and bottom. They're just swallowing them up, and they get around. Hunter next to be caught the 82 and the 48. Nowhere to go. They'll get stuck. For the lead, Eli Bright shuffled out. Campana leads. Fenway second. Luke Rainey third. Now Luke Rainey for second. Campana's loving it. He's still out front. How about Steve Morgan 3 wide? He flipped in this race last season in a terrible crash. Looking now for redemption this season. 3 to go to start finish line. There it goes. Points to Roman Fenway. Looking for the win again. Looking for his second victory this season. Morgan and Ankle, their 2 teammates, move to 3rd and 4th. Here comes Riley Spurtube second in points. 100 points back of Fenway. He wants to get there any shot. Morgan for the lead on Fenway. 3 laps to go in Pensacola, Florida. Morgan's there. How about Bullen shuffling the 28 to the middle? Riley Spurtube falls back. Steve Morgan and Nanko, the teammates, go to 1st and 2nd. William Bullen looking for his 3rd victory of the season and 3rd. And here comes Tyler Fink, Eli Bryant on the inside. How about Sampson and Trey Rainey with the run into the pack? Can Rossi and Beal do the same? Bullen for second. Down in front of Fink. Now Fink goes 3 wide for a second. And Morgan still clear. Off into the third and fourth corners. Bullen's going to get down. And he's going to go look for the lead now. Two-time winner this season, William Bullen, moves to the front looking for his third win of the season. Here comes Luke Rainey, Riley Sampson, Trey Rainey. Leon Capana back down low, Max Rossi in it. Brandon Beal's going to lose the draft. 2 laps to go, 6 miles remain. Luke Rainey for the lead. Are they below the 31? No, Bullen can't come down. Here comes Luke Rainey, 3 wide. His brother Trey is with them. Who's going to time it right? Luke Rainey, Trey Rainey to first and second off turn number 2. Luke might slide up. Here comes the bottom to Trey now. Capana's going to go low. How about Max Rossi? Start up front. The Rainies are side by side into turn 3. Coming to the white flag this time by the Mountain Dew 500. It's going to come down to this last lap. We have so many cars. Fenway's in a nice position. Eli Bright's in a position to win this race. Who's going to have it timed right? Off turn 4. Trey Rainey leads. Here comes Capana and Max Rossi even lower. The last lap. Capana goes low. How about Luke Rainey on the outside looking 4 wide? Rainey to the outside, 4 wide for the race lead. Roman Fenway and Eli Bright are on the inside. Fenway came in as the points there. He now pushes his way to second. Eli Bright up to third. Rossi still leads in the A3 though. Max Rossi started on pole here today. Can he end it in victory lane? Down the back. Fenway getting the push from Eli Bright. Bright will go low. That's all by Max Rossi though. Off into the third and fourth corners. Riley Sampson looking 4 wide behind them. Max Rossi, if he can get down block that 24, is going to win this race. Can Eli do what he did last season? Back to the checker flag. He's starting on pole. Didn't really talk about him here tonight, but he's going to get it done in Pensacola, Florida. Max Rossi wins the Mountain Dew 500. Max Rossi has done it. That's a great points night for the A3 driver. His first victory of the season, and he wins it. Eli Bright will get second, and Roman Fenway will definitely extend that point to the third, as Riley Spruce can only get 7th out of the night. A crazy race. Let's go see the finishing results. Here are the finish results from the Mountain Dew 500 at the Pensacola International Speedway. We had 2 caution flags today for 4 laps and 15 lead changes, 10 drivers out in front here today in the Mountain Dew 500. And winning it, Max Rossi started on pole here tonight. Didn't really talk about him until the last 2 laps. Those are the only 2 laps he led here tonight. He gets the victory lane. Eli Bright ends up in second. Sokos going back-to-back in this race, but a great points night for him, and definitely a great momentum booster after failing to finish the last 2 races due to a camshaft failure. Roman Fenway gets third. However, he loses 1 single point to his points. He was 100 points coming in. It's going to be 9-9 leaving because Max Rossi won the race. 4th place for Riley Sampson, and Casey Nacko started last and gets 5th. Leon Capana 6th. He led the most laps of 7. 7th place for Riley Spurley. Even though he got a top 10 out of the day, he still loses points to Fenway because Fenway got 3rd. That's insane how it works. 8th place Steve Morgan. 9th place William Bullen, and Luke Rainey rounds out the top 10 the 2. Tyler Fink gets 11th, Trey Rainey in 12th, Brandon Beal 13th, Jay Jefferson 14th, and Jeff Bright gets 15th. Anthony Nez rounds out in 16th, 17th for Freddie Soto, Yepez in 18th, Kukulan 19th, and Carter Friesen rounding out the top 20 in car number 34. Crazy to think that the average speed during this race 177.777 miles an hour, and the drivers who finished up front, Max Rossi's top 5 in points, Eli Bright's top 5 in points, Roman Fenway's top 5 in points. The front 3 finishers are inside the top 5 in points coming into this race, and they leave even better. Riley Sprody was inside the top 5 in points coming in. He gets a top 10, so 4 of our top 7 finishers here today started this race inside the top 5 in points. That just shows why they're up there in the point standings, why they're some of the best this season. Jonathan Rains, Sean Richardson, TJ Hanley, Scott Gregory, Anson and Charles Bond, John Beeford round out the cars on the lead lap. Jake Galloway, John Smith, Griffin Lynn all 1 lap down. Derek Kimmel, Evan Hunter, Levi Schoen, Zachary DeLello, and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. all fell 2 laps down during the race. And out for Cole Luigi, Anthony Fox, Nathan Green, Marshall Burrow, Brett Sierra, Jake Richardson, Michael Gregory, and Bronson Minnick. Let's now go see the point standings. 2 races down in the Superspeedway Swing, and here are how the points look. Roman Fenway is still on top, but it's now only by 99 points, so 1 point loss to his points lead. Max Rossi moves up to 2nd in points. Riley Spurtube is now 3rd in points, Jay Jefferson is 4th, and Eli Bright still 5th. 6th place in points, Tyler Fink, 7th for Anton and Charles Blanc, Leon Capana 8th, TJ Hanley 9th, and Carter Friesen in the 34 rounds up the top 10. Griffin Lynn currently in 11th, Sean Richardson in 12th, Anthony Fox down to 13th, 14th for John Smith, and Jonathan Rains is currently 15th. Then Luke Rainey currently 16th, Freddie Soto 17th, Jonathan Buford 18th, Jeff Brighton 19th, and Sebastian Kukulan rounding out the top 20. Crazy how the front 5 in points have gotten away from the rest of the field. Fenway, Rossi, Sprillo to Jefferson and Bright, as Fink to Eli Bright. The gap from Eli Bright to Tyler Fink, 167 points. That's a full race. Eli Bright has a full race over 6th place in points. And those front 5 have to be feeling pretty comfortable about their chase chances, especially Eli Bright, obviously. Fenway has to be feeling good. Max Rossi, Riley Sprillo to Jay Jefferson. You can never feel too safe, but they're feeling the safest out of anyone definitely here this season. The 2 wildcard spots right now, Jonathan Rains and Jeff Bright. Rains currently 15th in points with a win. Jeff Bright's currently 19th in points with a win. That will change, though, because a lot of our winners are down here. Scott Greger has 2 wins. He needs 6 points to be inside the top 20. He's currently 21st. Riley Sampson will win in 22nd. Nathan Green in 24th, along with Brandon Beal in 25th. Both have a victory. William Bullen, a great day today, moves him up in points, back up to 26th. Just what you need, just keep getting these top 10 finishes, get up inside the top 20 in points. 2 victories, a top 20 in the points would result in a wildcard spot with those 2 wins. Then you have to go all the way down to Jake Gow and Cole, who are currently 36th and 37th in points. They both have victories, but time is running out if they want to get up there and challenge for a wildcard spot. And Yepes and Sierra flip-flop their positions. Sierra back down to last. Yepes currently 41st in the point standings. Next race is the last race of the Superspeedway Swing, and after next race, we're halfway done with the season. Race number 19 at Daytona, the Pepsi 400. I will see you guys then.